It walked in backwards. Ha! Love walked in. Yes, our theme song. Please, if you get a chance, listen to it yourself, because we can't play it until we get permission. That is Thunderstruck. No, that is Thunder. Just the band Thunder.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck. I've been thunderstruck by thunder. Damn, it's going to be one of those shows, but I don't mind. Hey, it's the Yeah C'mon show 132
or 33. I believe it's 33.
Do you know?
Yes, it is one. I'm 133.
Well, it depends. We did a replay last week. Does that count? Therefore, a new show, it's 133. This is show 133.
It is 133, yes.
All right, cool. And it is brought to you by sponsors, but number one sponsor, I'm going to lean in. Are you guys ready? This is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh. If
New
you're not
hat.
watching this on the YouTubes, Steve's got a hat, a Yeah C'mon small batch bourbon hat on.
Does that have a Southside Steve signature on it?
My signature is stitched in this lid. It's like my greatest moment ever. Check it.
So cool.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I've never had my name stitched in anything. This was a first. So we went yesterday. I was actually at Legends, and we've got the taste down. I now hold the magic formula in my hand.
Look at that.
This is Yeah C'mon Bourbon. It is ready to go. It gets out to liquor stores here probably in about 2 to 3 weeks. It'll start popping up in stores. And then we have our huge launch party right after the 4th of July on July 9th. That is a Saturday night, and that will be at Legends. And we will do our podcast from there. Everything kicks off at Legends around 6 o'clock. And we're going to run it till 11, or, people want to stay later. That's your business. Craig Gass will be our comedian and our guest. I've now I'm reaching out to other people like Brian Finneran. I'm going to reach out to Collective Soul. I'm reaching out to, I even invited Bert from the Bert Show. I'm like, why not? Come on, Bert. You're a big guy. Come on out. Come on, check it out.
It's going to be a big to-do.
Yeah, are we
I
talking
think
like
the
big
George-
personality or?
Well, I'm going to invite Buck Blue because I think that would be cool. He's a buddy, and everybody loves the quarterback, that won a national championship, except Brett, who went to Alabama.
Yeah,
But-
especially.
Yeah, but that was before my time. I don't care about him.
All right, good. Then you don't sweat him. And then I'm like, we're just starting to now put together a list. I've got friends that I think will come in, but I don't want to babysit people, and I don't want to put people up in my house. So I got to talk and see what Johnny Roy Rocca is up to. We might bring Johnny Ballgame in too. Why not? We do all the same crap. We love each other, so I might invite him. But we're just kind of putting together a list, but we're going to do a podcast. We'll interview the celebs that are there. When I say celebs, just people that we've grown to love here in Atlanta. This is a Georgia. This is a made in America, distributed in Georgia bourbon. So it's all about Georgia. And I'm very pleased. I just opened the bottle because I had to reseal it yesterday, but this is the actual 80 batch taste. It is smoky and it is smooth, and it feels like it's going to burn, but it doesn't. And I'm dying. I wish I was where you guys are. I just want to thank Brett for coming to us. He's currently 5 hours away.
Oh, yeah.
by
We
car.
haven't even mentioned it.
Well, I'm going to
down
mention
here at
it.
the beach.
Brett Barney, our co-host, to Brett Barney. He's at the beach. And then our co-host, Brando. And Brando is in his room, but he will be on Rock 100.5 today too. So yeah, this is the day you're on air covering Axel.
That's true.
This show is obviously taped, and it is currently Tuesday. And we want to talk about the upcoming Father's Day. We want to talk about Brett, who actually hung out with former Vice President Mike Pence. Those are some of the highlights.
I have so many, I have so many questions about
Me
this.
too. I can't wait to ask. But we just kind of wanted to talk about the bourbon. So we want to invite you guys out if you want to do it. The VIP is pretty cool. With the VIP, you get tasting. That's you get free taste of the bourbon. You get a hat like I'm wearing or a shirt. And you get up close and personal. You get to go in the green room and meet Craig Gass, hang out with Craig, take pictures, and any of the other celebrities that we throw in at the last minute. I just didn't want to invite anybody until we got close. Now I can talk about it. So we're all in, boys. This show has a bourbon.
I am so friggin' excited.
I've already
about it.
sold one bottle.
Have you? To your
Have
mom?
you?
I have.
Your mom bought a
Cash
bottle?
in hand? No, I pitched it to a sales guy, and he pulled cash out, and he said, "Brett." Well, although he did give me a caveat, he said he did want it signed by Southside.
I'll do that for you. Tell me you charged him a little extra to make a little profit.
I couldn't remember the exact price, so either I'm going to be catching a little, paying a little extra, or I made a little extra.
Wait. Are we supposed to be out? Are Brett and I supposed to be out selling these? Is this like Boy Scouts popcorn?
A
little
Girl
bit,
Scout
yeah.
cookies were going door to door.
You
Little
can go-
uniforms in front of a public.
Yes, you can go to the distiller. It's Legends. This is the Legends Yeah C'mon Bourbon whiskey, and Legends is out of Cumming, Georgia, the distillery. And yeah, you can go up there and you can buy 6 bottles at a time, or get 6 bottles from me. Obviously, I'm gonna have a little bit of liquor on me. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We should be in liquor stores. We'll have a full list of what liquor stores we're starting in. It's going to be very heavily promoted, so we're excited about that. Anheuser-Busch is our distributor, so
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah, they're doing the entire nation. They're doing the entire state of Georgia, and now we're going to sign on for them to do the entire nation. So we're with Anheuser-Busch, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's an affordable price. You're right. If somebody buys, what people don't understand is when distributors sell it to liquor stores, depending on how many cases they get, or bars, when a bar buys it, if they give them case deals. Same thing when I owned a bar. So, if you want a cheaper price on whatever you're buying, you buy 5 cases, you get a price break. 3 cases, you get a little bit of a price break. 1 case, no price break. But we've designed it, if somebody gets, I think 5 cases plus, this thing can sell for $24.99 a fifth. It's not going to go over $30. It's always going to be in the 20s. It'll probably be, for most people, based on the amount they'll purchase, probably $27.
That's not bad.
So I was smart to charge the guy $30.
Yeah, you're making like $3 profit there.
Yeah, you made some money.
That's a little walking around money. We call that wham.
Wham. Wham. But the cool thing is we're going to put out a commercial that we'll post up on our podcast. We were going to film it tomorrow, but we're going to film it next week. And this will be a nationwide thing, but I'm going to be with the distiller, and we're going to talk about what we've done, what it tastes like, why it tastes the way it does. And we're going to do it in less than 45 seconds. And we're going to do it high end and send it out. So it'll be a nationwide deal. So we're hoping to be as big as anybody else, but this is not anything we're making to sell. The company, unlike a lot of these guys, I hope to hell I'm pushing this when I'm 80.
All I know is if you need tips on how to do something in under 45 seconds, I'm your guy.
All right, good. Cause I'm long. My first time I went literally 24 minutes the first time I had sex.
And I was talking about commercials.
Sting? Jeez. 24 minutes.
That was incredible. Yeah, it was incredible. Oh, you're talking about commercials. You can do a commercial in less than 45 seconds.
Oh yeah. My quickest is a 15er.
You can do 50 right now?
Oh, is that what you need?
I'm going to give 15 seconds on the clock right now.
And here it is. Talk about Yeah C'mon Bourbon.
All right, hang on. Give me.
Here's some copy points. Hold on. Let me give me.
Hang on. Yeah, give me the copy points. I'll rip one out.
Because I need copy points. I don't like scripts. Give me copy points.
Yeah.
Small batch straight bourbon whiskey, 80 proof. It's a fifth, and it's in an old saloon bottle style. This is what is the town that Wyatt Earp protected?
Texas.
No, well, shit. No.
I don't even think I need all that info.
What was the town? What was the town? And
Dodge City, right?
Dodge City. This is a Dodge City bottle.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Oh, wait, let me hold it up while you do it.
That's a great movie, by the way, with Errol Flynn.
All right. We're going to announce your voice on this.
You can do whatever you want, man. It's your commercial.
Evan,
hang on. I'm going to put 15 seconds on the clock.
Evan, I want you to end it with a give me one of those.
Like an
Yeah.
All right, ready? Go.
Yeah, come on. Come get your bourbon. Small batch, 80 proof. Anywhere you get your liquor.
You got 5 seconds
Yeah,
left.
come on.
Oh my
He did
God.
less.
I'll-
Didn't even need
I'll
15
do it.
seconds.
I'll do it. Count
No,
me
because
down.
a
Jesus.
15
My
second,
heart-
like literally, you are in and out.
All right, all right.
Your
What I would
heart-
use is
your
drop
heart-
to Steve. Yeah, come on.
heart-
Steve, are you ready?
Your heart-
15 seconds.
Yeah, let's do
All right,
it.
hang on. All right. 2, go.
Legends, yeah, come on. Small batch bourbon whiskey available now. Southside Steve Rickman's famous Yeah Come On trademark comes in an 80 proof fifth, waiting for you to latch on, grab, take a sip, and say, yeah, come on. It's
Nah,
smooth, baby.
wow. Right. It was
That was almost right there.
Yeah.
You just added something at the end.
yeah, the yeah, come
Yeah,
on was right on the
No,
15
I was
second
done.
finish
Yeah,
line.
come on. I just went, it's smooth, baby. That's
Look,
y'all. I knew
It's a disclaimer. It's smooth.
It's a, yeah, it's the
Yeah, come on, Legends recommends against drinking while pregnant. Do not
Yeah,
operate
that's
heavy
what
machinery.
I was giving 5 seconds for disclaimer.
I don't know if you need
Not
Oh,
sold in New
disclaimer?
York.
Oh, no, here you go. Not sold by underage children, not drink by underage children, and available for you. It's smooth
yeah, come on.
and it's smoky.
I
That's
feel
it.
like
Not sold by small children, not drank by small children. Never ever children. Never children. Smooth and smoky.
Steve believes the children are our future.
Yes. Instead, hot women that like to take their clothes off really drink the crap out of this. Thank you.
That's pretty good. I think anyone listening to both of those commercials would be sufficiently sold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, throw that disclaimer on the back end of mine. Perfect 15.
I think I like Brett's Brett's more thematic
Oh,
approach.
Liquor. You got to call it liquor.
Look here, y'all. If you want some liquor and you want to taste it and say it, how about some yeah, come on? You can pour it on your body. You can lick it off. You can say it all damn day.
I wasn't timing that one. I don't know how long that one
No.
was.
I do like the voice. It's Legends. Yeah, come on, bourbon whiskey.
We need like
80
a
proof. Yeah, come on.
like lean into the westernness.
Oh.
Hang on. Wait, let me.
You got some wham? Oh, you got to put it on your cowboy hat? I see your cowboy hat.
Oh. Yeah, this is Big Texas 7. You need a bourbon that's gonna put a little zip in your step. Woo-hoo! Yeah, come on, bourbon.
That's not bad, but you got to go Georgia. You got to go Georgia. It's
Something
Georgia.
like that.
Yeah, look at this.
It's for outlaws and ne'er-do-wells.
Just throw in a Go Dogs or something.
Oh yeah, I guess it's Big Texas was probably
I can't say it unless I went to the school. Go Panthers. That's what the state.
Go Owls.
Embarrassing. Yeah. Go Panthers. Yay. Oh shoot, but it's out there. So we got ourselves a yeah, come on bourbon. That's pretty gosh dang cool, boys.
Woo-hoo!
So
Wear a big
yeah,
cowboy hat for
it'll
those
be available
outlaws.
soon. I got to tell you, the one thing I want to say is when you do these taste tests, and somebody that likes bourbon, and I've probably got about 20 different bourbons in the house, and there's certain ones you drink straight, certain ones you want to mix with Coke. This one was made for the Jack and Coke drinker, or somebody that drinks any bourbon with Coke or whatever, because I think that's a staple. You got to give tribute. That's all I ever used to drink. So I had that kind of a taste in mind. So I wanted something that mixed great with Coca-Cola, Atlanta, Georgia, Coke. I didn't make it to mix with Pepsi. And when you mix it with Coke, it is scary, fantastic. I mean, scary. And the other thing we've done is we made a burbarita. If you have a burbarita, a little bourbon, and instead of tequila in your margarita, holy crap, it's dangerous. You barely taste it. It tastes a lot like a Texas margarita, but I got to tell you, I think I like bourbaritas better than margaritas. And that's the other thing. But if you want to drink it straight up, like for the guy that's like the price point, he'll look at it and go, $25, $26. What is this? He expects to pay 70, 75. And for an 80 proof, it's fantastic just to sip. That's what we wanted. We wanted something that's smooth, smoky, and would really get somebody that drinks it on the rocks or straight, make them very happy. When you mix it with Coke, it's just magic.
It sounds like it'd be really good as like a Kentucky mule.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just with the 80 proof and the smokiness. Just throw that in a little Moscow Mule cup.
There you go.
Pull out the vodka, throw that guy in there.
Yeah. And then go to town. And the thing is, it changes your personality for the better. which Brett, I don't think you would pull a knife or take my shotgun and ram shells into it downstairs drunk. He's always got a knife on him, I swear to God. But I like it. You protect the show.
He's the muscle of the show for sure.
Yeah, you're going to cut somebody or shoot somebody, and I appreciate it, Brett. The good thing about the bourbon too is, when you got the smoky taste, I just like that smoky taste, and it really, like I said, certain things are syrupy. This isn't. So when you drink it with the Coke, it's not too sweet or syrupy. And I like it with just a few splashes. But somebody that wants to do that, I think you're going to be really happy. So
don't they have a thing where you can't get a hangover? Isn't that their?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought
claim?
that up. They want to start, and I figured this show would be a good one. The Michael, who owns the company, is like, with all the impurities and a lot of the things that are in alcohol that have been removed, you don't get the hangover. So, now can Coke or a mixer give you a hangover? Yeah, if you put enough in it. But if you're drinking it with a few splashes or drinking it straight, he's like, get drunk, get tossed. Tell me the next day if you don't feel great and you don't have a hangover.
I think we have to do the hard science on this one as a show.
I think so too. We got to get completely wasted
Mm-hmm.
and then be honest. And I want honesty. If you're hungover, you're hungover. But if you drink it straight or just with some splashes of Coke or a little bit of Coke, I don't care.
I'll probably
do
no
some hangover.
Yeah.
No hangover. None.
I would just drink it straight. I'm not mixing bourbon with Kool-Aid anymore, though. I figured that one out the hard way the next morning. My head was hurting.
Hurting.
That was a fun show.
But we are going to be at liquor stores all around, and every time we do an appearance, our hats and our shirts are free. Just come in, get a fifth, or hell, to shake a hand. If you want a shirt, whether you bought or not, I'll still give you a hat or a shirt.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we got a little nutty. We bought 1,000 of these lids and 1,000.
Cool hat. I like the hat.
I like it. It looks maybe like it's busy, but it's not busy. It's the logo.
Yeah.
And you're right. And the Yeah C'mon slightly raised, but everything else. But the hat stitching wise, and then it's got legends on the side.
Oh, I didn't even see the thing on the side. That's cool. That's a cool hat.
So it's pretty good lid. So I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even if you don't want to wear it out, just put it on top of the bar just for look.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, even if you don't wear it, whatever you want to do. But that's it. We'll talk more about it as we get closer, but we will do a live show from Cumming, and that will be July 9th. I had to make sure I had it all right. July 9th. We'll do the show sometime in the 5 or early in the 6 o'clock hour. And then we'll interview a lot of the people that are there, and we'll do a show live.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have a few of our Yeah C'mon shirts, show shirts to give away as well. Now, I guess this is huge news. This is special. But I think as far as meeting people, most people have not met politicians. They run across them here or there. You see them on TV. They're always available, it looks like. But just to actually have a handshake, I have met Hillary Clinton. She wrote a book. I was sent there to ambush her and compliment her breast. I did do that.
How'd that go?
On the Regular Guys morning show, she giggled, laughed.
Oh, that's okay.
It's
that I'm kind of surprised by that actually.
And I looked to see if Secret Service was going to zip tie me, but they didn't. And then I did have a sign out talking negative about Clinton when he visited downtown Atlanta. And I will tell you, Secret Service approached me and we had conversations, and I told him it was a radio stunt. I'm up to no problems. But they were watching me. He goes, we train guns on people like you. I'm like, that's cool. I'm glad nobody pulled a trigger today.
Yep.
I didn't want to die. But you met a politician I would want to meet. I mean, I'd love to meet Trump. I'm not going to lie. Would have loved to have met Reagan. Even the Bushes are cool, especially Jenna Bush. Hello. But you met Mike Pence. And you made him laugh, and you told him a story about me. It is time to get that shit out. What?
Okay, first of all, what?
This might be a little overhyped. Basically, what it was is I took a bunch of people up to meet Mike Pence, and basically they did one-on-one interviews. So we were sitting in a private room in a suite in a nice hotel in DC, and there was 2 people in the room constantly, and then we had one person moving people there, right? In and out. Well, no, yeah, it was me and Mike Pence sitting across the table from one another.
Right.
And
That's
then we
his
were
thing?
bringing
Isn't that his
people
thing
in and
that he
out for
can't-
interviews.
he can't be
Yes,
in the
yeah.
same-
No, he's not he's a good guy, but
No,
he
he has a thing where
No.
he can't be
Yeah.
in the same room as just him and a woman. He doesn't want that
Unless it's his wife.
unless it's his wife.
Which is smart
Yeah.
nowadays because everything people say, like, hey, guess what? It's like what's his name? Keanu Reeves. Go look at his pictures. When he has fans, he won't put his hands on them. He holds
Oh,
his
yeah,
hands
yeah,
up and away so nobody can ever be like, well, he touched my butt. No, he
Mhm.
didn't. His hand's way up here or over
Isn't
here.
that a shame? I'd be a horrible star. I would just be holding people, wrapping my leg around them. I'd be in so much shit.
Oh man, yeah. Steve would be like, climb up on my shoulders.
Good
Just throwing
Lord.
them around.
I got to tell you, those are the nicest breasts I think I've ever seen. What's up?
You want to touch my butt?
No, I'd like to touch the top of your boobs. Though, but yeah, things you used to be able to do.
Steve is the vice president.
Yeah, which is a great, like, I was asking questions. I'm like, what is it like to hold the second highest position in America, which is also a position you don't get voted for to be elected to be in office?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's a lot
Yeah.
of interesting stuff to talk to Mike Pence about for sure.
No, you're exactly right. But a lot of people don't think about the VP rides the coattails. They don't technically get voted for. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're just on
you're
the
a part
ticket.
of it. You have to look at them and go, "Oh God, what if
Yeah.
they had?" You know, you got to have that conversation. Which again, how did Trump lose? Did
Yeah,
you
I don't
look
know.
at
I feel like you can
did
look at
you
a
look
VP.
at your choices?
Yeah, you can look at a VP and go like, I might not vote
You
for this
want her?
person if that's like the breaking factor, I guess. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're really voting for the president. and
I
on the
have
ticket.
never, I've only voted in a few elections at this point. But I've never voted on someone based on the vice president. You know what I mean?
Well,
Oh
I'll tell
yeah,
you
not
that
at all.
it's hurt people. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Ross Perot had major traction as possibly winning and not being a part of either party, Republican or Democrat. And when everybody met his choice in VP, they're like, can't vote for this dude. What if this crazy asshole, becomes a crazy person? You never
Mhm.
call him an asshole because he was a naval man, and you just heard him talking. He was a naval captain. You're like, oh God, sir, I respect your service, but I don't know that you can run office.
Mhm.
He was a little crazy. So yeah, it can hurt you. But in the Mike Pence's case, I think that he seems like he's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. So honestly, beforehand, I thought he might be. Okay, first off, I thought he was going to be bigger than he was.
Oh yeah, he's your height.
Yeah, we're about the same size. I thought he would be like 6'6", 6'1". I'm 5'9", he's 5'10", and I
He
have
never-
boots on.
Because like
So-
Trump's an enormous man, and he never looked that short next to Trump.
No, yeah,
I was
Trump's
trying-
what, like
Trump's-
6'3", 6'4"?
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like
yeah.
6'4".
Okay.
Yeah, he's like your
a
size,
big
Steve.
dude.
All right.
And and I want to say he's like that, but I think he's also like 265 pounds or something. He's like built like a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
But I thought he was going to be a bigger guy in stature. He does have a really big presence. Like when he walked in the room, everyone was like, "Shoo," like you know how some people just carry that with them. He's one of
Mhm.
those people. It was very obvious immediately, and I was surprised how funny he was. He's
Oh, cool.
very loose, very funny, very approachable, very relatable. Like he was telling a story about how he and his wife wanted to go out to dinner, and you'd think, okay, former vice president. He's only been out of office a year and a half. He went to Olive Garden, and they had to wait in line with everybody, and he waited for a
What?
half hour.
First of all,
And
if
Sorry.
an Olive Garden says you got a 30-minute wait, I say, great, I'm going somewhere else.
No, yeah, I would walk up and go, hey man, not for nothing, but I'm Southside Steve. You got like a corner booth or something? And
It's
can
just
you get me in there?"
anything. This is an
No,
Olive
we-
Garden.
Yeah,
mean,
he
come
As
said
a reminder to you.
He said he didn't play that card or anything. He just waited.
Oh,
his
he should have
time.
played it. My God, he's like, can you let them know? Can you let the manager know Vice President Pence is here? Former Vice President Pence. My God, if the doors didn't open, people just didn't welcome him, I'd have gave up my table. Here, Mr. Pence. You know
Yeah.
what? We've only been here for 10 minutes. Don't worry about my kid crying. You can have this table, sir.
It's like the height thing, though. Like you saying, no matter how you feel about the guy politically, didn't really give off the presence of like a funny guy, you know?
No.
Mm-mm.
But then, okay, so this is where him and I really started to kind of connect more when him and I and the other person I was with were all talking because radio guys. So he hosted his own radio
That's
show.
right.
He was
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
18 stations across Indiana from
Oh, cool.
92 to 99. He had his own talk show, the Mike Pence Show. And so we
right.
started just talking about talk radio and kind of how it's really changed from the 80s to the 90s to what it is now. And
Conservative
now,
talk is, I assume he did a conservative talk show.
yes, yeah,
Conservative talk is a wildly different thing nowadays.
very much
No,
so.
No, it is the Wild West. I mean, I listened to a little bit of it, but it's funny. Pence is just one of those VPs. Dan Quayle, I remember him, but Bush, you got a little bit of action with Reagan, but Pence didn't get that much. Not when you got a president like Trump. The same way I would say about Obama, you didn't hear much about Biden doing anything because you had huge presence with those presidents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Biden
it's
was just
almost
like the old guy who liked ice cream. That was as far as I knew.
Yeah.
And
Vice President Harris right now, I haven't seen anything. I mean,
Eh.
so certain guys or girls obviously take a back seat. But how does Pence outshine Trump? Maybe he was all right, look, I'm the level-headed guy. Trust me.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
that was his role.
Trump's bravado would not allow for any of that. No offense. Like, I support him, don't support him. You know that wants his ego stroked.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's true.
he's a huge ego, and he's an a-hole because he's a New Yorker. I don't care. Keep my country safe. I don't care about your personality. I don't care if you're a jerk. Maybe it's better to be a jerk when you're dealing with China. I don't know.
So Pence and I got into a little talk. We were talking about podcasting because he has his own podcast now. And he was talking about how it's different being a seasoned radio host from years ago, because he basically ran for office twice, lost, and was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. So he went into radio, as most of us do. And then he did it for 7 years and then decided to run again. He ended up winning, and then that kind of took off, and then he became governor and all that stuff. So he left radio, but now that he's kind of left the office, he's decided to go back and podcast. So we were sitting there talking, and it's me and him and his like little media team, and we're just like taking pictures, hanging out. And I said, it's really funny. I do a radio show with this guy, seasoned veteran. His name's Southside Steve. He's been in Atlanta for almost 30 years doing morning show. This guy's done everything. But he has this one problem being this old school radio host. When we do podcasts, we'll be 30 minutes and 35 seconds into a show, and he'll go, for those of you just now tuning in, and Pence starts laughing his butt off, and he goes, you know what's funny? He goes, I have the same problem on my podcast. He goes, you get so taught to reset in live radio, you forget you don't need to do that in a podcast. And we were just talking about that. And he said it's his biggest problem. And his media team that was there was like, he does that all the time.
That's so
you have to cut him out of the show and stop.
Well, looks like I got the same problem as Pence. I don't know. That's hilarious. So that's how you made him laugh. That's funny. We'll tell that on Rock 100.5 today. That's
funny. Really funny. Because radio has a turnover rate of like 6-7 minutes, right?
Yes.
If you're listening to this podcast, which I don't know how you're hearing this conversation. If you're not, you've probably been listening for about 15-20 minutes, however long we've been going at this point.
Yeah, you don't need to reset on a podcast.
We don't need to re-up anything.
I was like, dude, nobody's going to jump in at 30 minutes and go, I'm going to start here on the podcast. I'm going to have no idea what they're talking about.
All right, everybody knows the show gets loose in the end, and we do a finish me off segment, which, by the way, available for sponsorship, because I dig it. You allow us to finish a news story, and I think it was clever. I think it's well done, fits your personality, and it's a good way to end our show because you get a little current event, and yet it's an odd story. So, if I knew that I was going to talk about Thunder, Love walked in, and the fact we're playing it backwards, I might be like, all right, I've heard Steve do that like 100 times. I might start 10 minutes in.
No, you're not. You're going to hit fast forward. You're going to jump the 30 seconds, hitting your watch or your phone. Just keep tapping until you get to it. But you're not going to like grab the button and, dial scroll right to this one part and just go, I'm going to start right here. Especially, I get it. If you were like, this is our podcast today at 15 minutes in, we start the interview at, it ends at 25 minutes in. You might just start with the interview and say, I just like how these guys do interviews. Because there's some podcasts where I just like the way they interview. I don't really want to listen to all the stuff, and I want to hear the interview because the celebrity they have is somebody I'm interested in. I don't want to hear all the commercials and stuff beforehand, so I can fast forward in if they give me the breakdown. We're smart enough that we don't like to give you the breakdown, or lazy enough that we want you to hear as much as possible of this show. But
no, I truly don't. Yeah, smart enough. But there's a lot of times I truly don't know what's going to happen next, who we're going to talk about, or what we're going to go, God, should we edit that out? But we never edit. We never edit. Anytime I'm like, and I get tongue tied, we leave it in. This is a real show. I mean, the only way we would edit something is if somebody just absolutely said something horrible about somebody else. And we're like, they're going to cry. I don't want anybody crying when they watch this show. Or listen to it. And I don't even know how many people watch YouTube. I like the YouTube. I don't know about you guys. Do y'all like podcasts just to listen to, or do you like to see the guys or girls?
I'm gonna bet
Having to say
Evan.
guys and girls. Jesus.
Evan seems like a kind of guy that likes to watch. I just like to listen.
I feel like you're implying something else by calling me a guy that likes to watch. But
I do too. I do too. I think he did.
I'm a YouTube guy. I prefer the YouTubes.
Me too. I'm with you. I'm a YouTuber, 100%.
Because you miss exciting content like me putting on this big cowboy hat if you're not on the YouTube.
Yeah. And something happened on the air yesterday for a nickname for you. And guess what?
Oh, God.
No, hold on. I just want to let you know, I'm not going to mention it.
I appreciate that.
How nice is that?
Very nice. Incredibly generous. Thank you,
There
sir.
you go. You're welcome. You deserve
By the
that.
way,
What?
I love this cowboy hat. And on my trip down here to Gulf Shores, obviously I had to do the Texas trifecta, which is weird because there's only two things you got to do to feel like a Texan driving from Atlanta down to Gulf Shores. Did both of them. It is stop at Whataburger on the way.
Gotcha.
Whataburger by far way better than In-N-Out. I don't care who you are. You can't argue that with me.
No, I'm with you. I
Whataburger
had
is just a better burger.
Dude, I
No,
had
I
it out
agree.
and was like, this is it? Like, look, don't get me wrong. It's a pretty good burger for the price. But as far as like quality, man, I think Culver's is better than all of them, though.
Does anybody feel like Five Guys charges too much for what it is?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so
And
too. I like
too
the
many
way they handle
fries.
their fries. Yeah, too many fries. I like the whole, here's some fries, here's more fries. I dig it, and that's why you charge what you charge, but no. And Jack in the Box was a letdown. When I got out my first time to the West Coast, like, I don't know, late 80s, and I was like, oh, I got to try Jack in the Box. I was like, this is it?
I mean, if we're talking just straight, like, I'm not talking service or like cleanliness or anything inside, even though Whataburger, I went to like a new location, so it was really nice inside. And I will say sneaky good. Hardee's, Carl's Jr.,
Really?
whatever you want to call it. Their
Yeah.
burgers, like, not the nicest looking place. Looks like a crappy old McDonald's with the playground still attached. Still a good burger.
Well, there you go. I like a good burger. I think everybody does. A burger and a hot dog. I don't mind. Love a little chili dog. Right now,
Well,
the Yeah C'mon,
oh.
huh?
I was going to say, after Whataburger, I did have to stop at Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah, we love a Buc-ee's.
That's
No,
the
we're gonna-
Texas trifecta.
That is the Texas trifecta, and we're going to finish off why you're there in 1 second. Because are you really vacationing there?
Yes.
Okay.
This
hold that-
is a
hold that
first for
thought.
me.
Hold that thought. I want to know who you're there with. I want to know sex. We're going to get a little deeper into your vacay. Right now, I want to thank some sponsors. First off, let's thank Circle285.com. Get it? Circle285. Easy to remember.com. Let them help you with your insurance. We're talking about covering your ass with your car and your house. Bundle it and see what kind of fantastic insurance you get. They are awesome at finding the number one companies that maybe you haven't even heard of, but don't be loyal to the big 3 or 4, and you're probably paying too much. So get a free quote. That's all you got to do. Then you make the decision. Also, I want to thank OxygenFinancial.com, Mr. Ted Jenkins, proud sponsor of this program. And lastly, Ridgeline Counseling, Dr. David Markwell. Dave Markwell's out there for you. If you need to talk to somebody, whether you want to talk in person, you want to talk online, you want to talk the way we're talking right now, Zoom it, whatever. But he can help you. Now more than ever, I got alerted to how mental issues affect so many people based on last month being, mental issue month. Did I phrase that right? What's it called?
Mental health
issue
month.
month?
Mental health awareness month.
Mhm.
Thank you. Mental health. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, be aware that there are issues out there. The 3 of us are nuts, but we're good nuts. We're not going to hurt anybody. Can't say that for Brett when he's drunk, but I'm just saying for the rest of us.
No, you cannot.
But go to David Markwell, Ridgeline Counseling. Look it up. Those are our sponsors, and soon to be Legends Yeah C'mon Bourbon to be a sponsor. But right now we'll finish up with Brett Barney, our co-host. That was
Hell
cool,
was
dude.
that?
Do it. I love sound
Not
effects.
I.
We need more of it. Do we have drops? Let's play some drops. What do we have drops?
I have a
of?
couple
I
of
don't even
drops
know.
here. I mean,
Yeah,
I
let's
need
have a
to.
couple drops. All right, how's everybody doing, man? Thank you for listening to Yeah, come on. You give me the music, I give you the voice.
Dude, we totally could have sold the bourbon with that. As the
Oh yeah, we told.
background.
Yeah,
You should have given us 15 seconds of that.
yeah, you're right. Next
Yeah,
time.
that's what you get for not giving us that song.
Yo, we're three cops on the street. I'm Crafty. He's Muscle. And Evan,
Hefty.
you're
Oh,
the
wait, not me.
You're the thinker.
The thinker.
We can't be Mob Squad. What else would be cool? We are three bitches on the street.
What?
Give me that music. Give me that music. Give me the music.
Oh wait, hang on.
Give
What
me
was
the
it? Which
music.
one was it? Was it
All right.
this one?
Coming to CV. Wait, I need that music pump. Where is it? I don't hear it.
All right.
Coming right now to CBS. Three bitches on the street.
How was that?
That's all I got. That's all I
You
got.
missed
It's
the
a short
post.
bed. It's a short bed.
You know why? It's echoing. It's Southside Steve, charismatic and hot. Brett Barney, the muscle, angry redneck. Then Evan Brando. He's a little left, but he's a thinker and keeps him out of trouble. Join the three bitches on the street as they solve crimes all over the metro.
I think we could solve some crimes.
And then
I
all of a
think
sudden
yeah.
then you got a girl going, three bitches on the street, three bitches on the street. And then we all turn, everybody ready? Turn away from your camera when I say three bitches on the street. You got to turn with your bitches look, your official look. Three bitches on the street. There we go. That was
What the? So this is where people are like, "What are you talking?" None of this is even planned.
Steve is
This
totally
all just
perfectly
on the fly.
lampooning an
No,
80s
no,
cop
not-
show. This is
now we
pitch
do.
perfect.
Give me your action free shot. Ready? Everybody turn away. Three bitches on the street. There we go. Cool. Now we got it.
we got a
There's
poster.
show. That's it. Damn, that's right. I like it. We got game. Brett, why in the hell are you where you are?
Oh, vacation. No, wife's family moved down here from Georgia and got a place, hanging out. Just want to see the family. Mother-in-law's birthday this past weekend, Father's Day coming up this coming weekend. So obviously had to make the trip.
You did the right thing. Well, do they know your dad's dad?
Yes, they do. They were at the wedding and he was not there. So
They could have thought maybe your parents were separated. I don't know how deep you got. looks like it was-
I think it was
I
pretty
mean, no
obvious with
offense.
this picture sitting in a seat in the front row.
Wow. I didn't do that. Should I have done that? I didn't do that. I had my mom's new husband sitting where my dad would have been sitting. That's weird.
Are you supposed to have done the picture? Is that standard?
I
don't
know
know,
a lot
Juice-
of people have done it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Wait, did you steal that from what's the Bruce Willis movie where all their pictures were there?
Armageddon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because all the pictures were there either on easels or in chairs. Was your dad on an easel or in a chair?
Chair.
Couldn't spring for an easel for your dad.
No.
Yeah.
Dude,
Everybody gets to see him. Who wants to see the back of a picture? Was your mother like looking down at him? And what was your dad wearing? What was the picture of your father?
it was an old school black and white photo of my dad from like the 70s where he had like the full beard and he looked like the Wolfman and he was driving his boat.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
It's a
Put
very
an
classic
action-
picture. It's
an
good.
action shot. So he's like this, got his hand up on the boat steering wheel.
Yeah, and he's
Him
turned
blowing
around
in
like
his hair.
this, just looking back.
What's up?
Yeah.
Welcome in my boat.
It's a great
Right.
picture.
There you go. All right. So you're there with family. How close are you to the ocean?
Not far. Went out on the ocean the other day. We went about a mile out on the boat to go fishing, and it was brutally rough. We were going to go 15 miles. We got a mile out, and we were like, this is not safe. So we turned back around.
Yeah, the waves. I mean, be glad. I mean, I don't know what it feels like there. I'm assuming the same. It is nasty. Dude, if you're outside for just 2 minutes, your shirt's wet. It is so gross. This is like one of the grossest couple of days.
Oh, it's
So at
worse
least-
down here. It's hot.
Oh,
It's very,
I
very hot.
imagine. Yeah, but is there like a nice beach to go to, and just so you're going to lay out and get more golden? A lot of people don't know how beautiful your skin is.
Yeah, bronze Brett.
You can kind of see it on the face right now. No, I've been laying out at the pool because they got a new pool. Not like the neighborhood pool.
No, their own pool.
No, not their own, dude, but it's a neighborhood because it's new construction, so it's still a work
Oh,
in
so
progress
that's
around
new.
here.
Well, if it's new construction, can I ask why the room behind you looks like shit?
That would be a closet, I believe, used for storage.
Oh.
Currently,
It reminds me of Evan's room.
Oh, thank you.
I will give you this one. I thought it was pretty funny.
little
So the father-in-law hit his midlife crisis.
I love Evans. Thank you. He did. I love anybody hitting a midlife crisis. I hit one in my 30s.
What'd you do for your midlife crisis, Steve?
I bought a dirt bike. I already had a Harley Davidson, so that was checked off. But I got the dirt bike. I literally within 1 month went in and bought a brand new 2011 Shelby and gave it to a guy to start painting it and rip the hood off and did all this stuff to it. And I bought a truck to drive. I literally bought two. So I look at myself. I'm like, I got a brand new Ford truck, F-150. I've got a Ford Shelby. I've got a Harley Davidson in my garage. And then I've got a dirt bike on a farm that I go up to ride. And I bought all the equipment and everything. I have a $650 helmet. I think I've worn it 7 times. Don't even have a scratch on it.
Nice. Well,
I went all in on all that shit. I bought a snowboard I have never, ever been on. I always ski. I had all that equipment and I'm like, yeah. And then I lived for about 15 years having sex with randoms and showing off my shit, driving my shit. And then I got married and I no longer have any shit. It's all gone.
He bought a Corvette.
That's my story. Ooh.
Yeah.
One of the new ones?
No. He bought an older one, but it's all tuned up. Not like older, like 60s, but I would say it's probably within the last 10 years it's been made.
No, Vet's a vet. That's what my mother's husband just sold theirs. He had a white Vet. And I think it was a 2012 or whatever. But a Vet's a vet, man. They're just great, fun. That's America, baby. America sports car. I never felt like a vet guy, but don't you love some of the old ones though? God, there's some good looking vets.
What
I'd like a 57 or like a 72. There's a few years I really like.
What I've always been told about Corvettes and Mustangs, like when like your Shelby or something like that, is it's a car that you can buy and park it in a parking lot and people look at it and go, wow, that's a nice car, but not like nice enough that they want to spit on it. Meaning like somebody will see like a Lambo and be like, screw that person.
Yeah. And
I don't know why somebody would do that.
Don't be hateful. I had a Lambo in front of me driving out of town yesterday and I'm in my, my Titan truck. And I just like, I don't, you automatically go, all right, who are they? Are they famous? But there's so much money in this city, you can never be a hater on people that have it, just want it. I hate when somebody parks sideways in a spot because I feel like they're asking for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't set yourself up for that.
Mm-hmm.
Or takes up the dual spot. Here's my thing. Like I had a buddy growing up, his dad had a really nice Porsche. And, you'll see people that park up front and they pull over the line to take up 2 spots so nobody can ding their door into them. He liked to do stuff like that, but here's the difference. He parked in the furthest spot away, said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to park really far away so that I'm not an inconvenience to a ton of people, and I'll just deal with the walk. That's the right way to do it.
That is what I do too. I like to be far away and walk. I'll drop family off. I'll go park out there. You don't want to, because door dings happen by accident. I don't know if anybody's ever purposely door dinged somebody, but man, with kids opening up doors and hitting stuff, nobody wants their vehicle getting all pounded. It just sucks. Right now, the Yeah C'mon show, I need to be finished off.
Oh, all right. You boys ready?
Let's go, Brett.
Let's see what you guys got this week. All right, here's our first story. Elephant tramples woman to death, then attacks
her dead body.
Another elephant.
Damn, Evan, you must have read this story.
No, I didn't.
Her corpse at the funeral. A 70-year-old woman in India.
That's way funnier.
Yeah. A 70-year-old woman in India was trampled to death by an elephant who they brought to the funeral, and it grabbed hold of her corpse and threw it in the air.
Whoa. If somebody or something kills me, no way do I want that thing at my funeral.
Damn. I mean, you talk about getting just kicked in the ribs, man. That sucks. You're killed by this. And then he plays with you when it's over, when everybody else is saying goodbye.
Yep.
Not, yeah, you're like a human yo-yo. It sucks.
Man has shoes tattooed on his feet because
He doesn't like wearing shoes.
He does not want to get kicked out of McDonald's.
he's
Yeah.
tired. He's tired of paying for new ones. A man who was tired of paying for to replace his worn out shoes
Damn.
has decided to have his favorite pair of Nike trainers tattooed onto his feet.
Hilarious. No way in hell. That dude is out there. I mean, that is out there. Is it funny? Sure. But you got to live with that.
Yeah. Does he not wear shoes? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, like you just walk around barefoot. Like, what if you're going down a gravel trail?
Yeah. I don't think he's aware that like a tattoo of a shoe does not provide the same function of just a shoe.
No. And the problem is, yeah, can you walk into a grocery store or into a bar that says, you know, when you're down where you are now in the Gulf or at the beach, it says you must wear shirt and shoes. People are still going to know that you're bare feet. So you got this dumbass tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and it's bad. It's like Air Force One, like really high, and it's all black shaded and everything, and it
God
looks like
bless.
shoes, but it still looks like his feet. All right, he kept looking at me. Cyclist on California mountains chased down by angry.
Cheetah.
Beavers.
No, not a cheetah. Mountain lion. What am I thinking? Well, he's not in Africa. He's
Yeah.
No, he's in
Come on,
California, but he was chased down by an angry zebra.
Oh, Steve was close.
Yeah, you're very close.
Wow.
I don't know how
Damn.
this zebra got into California. Didn't write this one down, but yeah, dude was chased down by an angry zebra.
Huh.
Look at that. Crazy.
Would that
Who
be
knew?
one of the worst things to be chased by? Not because I don't think zebras are particularly dangerous.
They're smaller
Zebras,
than horses.
But the
Yeah,
whole
they're
time
like-
I'd be like, is that a
Come
fucking
here.
zebra?
zebras are basically African donkeys, is what I've always.
Oh,
That's
it's not like a
joke.
horse.
No, it
nice
is a
horse-like.
horse. But we got one more. Y'all ready?
One
That's
more.
it.
Raleigh Company will pay you $2,000 to release 100.
Doves. Roaches.
100 inmates. This is like a prison break situation where they're like, hey, if anybody wants to, we had a whole other scheme, but if somebody's got a better idea.
Steve wins this one. Cockroaches into your home. A Raleigh-based
Roaches.
exterminator will pay a family $2,000 for the chance to release 100 cockroaches into their homes. To participate. 7 homes will participate in a 30-day cockroach elimination study, which the company says will be safe for family members and pets. The purpose is the study is to determine how effective a new extermination treatment is.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. That's funny. No way in hell. Would not do it.
What if the treatment doesn't work and you know the 100 roaches is quickly going to turn into 1,000, which is going to be 10,000. Next thing you know, your house is just consumed with cockroaches, like somebody on the TV show Hoarders.
Ooh, dude, we had a minor cockroach thing at my old house, and no bueno. You just, there's no peace because you always see cockroaches, and then you feel them on your body, even if they're not. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Our
yeah.
place was not particularly gross. It was our neighbors. We shared a wall with them because it was a townhome, and they were gross. So much so that we had an exterminator. We had him come out like monthly, and he like at one point was like, "Look, I like you guys. If you see these guys, ask them if they want me to treat them for free because I think that's your problem." It was awful. It was so bad.
Well, Steve, I think that's about it.
This is how you know when a show ends
Yeah.
because I tell my wife what time we'll be done. And if I run late, I get attacked by a kid. This is how I know.
I think that's a good system.
It is a great system.
That's funny.
Say hi. Say hi. Look at them.
No, he doesn't want him.
All right, it is show 133. It is the Yeah C'mon Show. I'm Southside Steve. This is Parker James Rickman. That is my co-host Brett Barney coming to us live from the Gulf and from his own home, soon to be on Rock 100.5, Mr. Evan Brando. It is the Yeah C'mon Show. Can I get a Yeah C'mon, boy?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.